Oh, honey.
Oh, stop with that bullshit.
So today we're going to be doing a challenge.
Oh, I don't do well.
This is a challenge we have never done with the elders before.
Oh.
It's a try not to get mad challenge.
Okay.
I'm pretty zen. Takes a lot for me to spew.
There are a lot of stereotypes regarding, the elder generation and how you might get mad at things easier than other generations. So we're going to put that to the test.
Why is my generation being singled out? That really pisses me off.
All of the videos we're about to show you will relate directly to your generation.
Okay, so I'll go tarnation and those whippersnappers and all those expressions.
So the rules are any expression of frustration or anger count. If you show signs like or groaning or showing displeasure, those all count as losing. For this challenge, if you get mad, you're out, but you'll be back in for the next video.
Well, I'm good at hiding my emotions.
I'm a retired teacher. I mean, looking annoyed is part of the repertoire of being a good teacher so that you can stop behavior without interrupting the lesson.
I'd like you to show me how an old person would cross the street.
I saw somebody like this morning.
That's true if you're like 130.
Show me how an old person would send a text message.
The flip phone.
How might an old person do a push-up?
Oh, no, we don't do push-ups, honey. Are you out of your mind?
Oh, honey. I can do 30 in a minute, so please.
What about jumping jacks?
Yeah.
That's even better than I would do.
I can't get mad at that. I think it's funny.
When I look at it, I'm thinking they're talking about someone older than me.
We can't see, we can't hear, we pushed all the wrong buttons. We are funny, I get that.
I've been struggling to find work for a couple years now. When I eliminate all the other options, it seems like one of the big things is because I'm over 50.
You should try being an old woman.
It's just sort of some impressions and vibes, and that's really, it's so ephemeral, I can't really pin that down.
He's having a rough time with himself.
I've had some really great phone interviews, and it's fast and snappy and terrific and amazing, and then I walk in the door, and there seems to be a mood shift.
Well, I think that's true. It's called ageism, and it's true.
There was a young lady, and maybe her mid-20s. She said, well, my friends can't find jobs. The baby boomers, they just need to give us their jobs.
Get out of the way.
They need to stop working.
It's sad. I've had this situation where someone said, why are you doing this? Why don't you give young people a chance? I'm like, I'm just here. I just have as much right to be here as you do.
And then I kind of looked at her in a different way because I thought, oh, she's not on my side. She's my opponent.
Yeah, I hear that. That makes me mad. Our culture doesn't honor older people.
I sit at this computer and I write endless letters.
I feel bad for him.
Emails, short notes. I'm reaching out to acquaintances, friends, people I don't know.
And nobody wants to hire you because you're old.
But it's not really easy, and I'm really struggling really hard.
And he's about ready to cry.
I'm healthy and I'm alive and I'm smart and I can think and I can work. I just, need to work.
That happens, yeah. There's a lot of truth to that.
You really have to accept the fact that you're old and that people do look at you in a different way.
Finding a job is difficult really at any age group.
In American society, we have not the regard for older people that would benefit all of us, because with age comes wisdom. That was sad to me, that we have so much to give. Most of us, believe it or not, are just getting started.
Truth. Elvis Presley, Can't Help Falling in Love with You.
Club mix version.
What the hell is a club mix version?
What is that?
That doesn't sound like Elvis.
Oh, stop with that bullshit.
I'd have to be loaded to want to dance to this all night. It's really irritating.
Yeah, I don't like the song. Okay, you would say I'm annoyed.
It's just wrong.
This is just a waste of time.
I like it.
I don't think you can hurt that song. That's a beautiful song.
That was horrible. Why would anybody do that?
I'm sure he was rolling in his grave on that one.
Taking a great song, it's so filled with emotions, and I couldn't even tell what that was.
Amy, it says you are trained in technology. That's very good. Are you adept at Excel?
No.
Oh boy, this super frustrates me.
No.
PowerPoint.
No.
Exactly in what area of technology are you proficient?
She's showing you right now.
Snapchat, Pinterest, Instagram, Vine, Twitter. You know the big ones.
I'm surprised you didn't say Facebook.
That's for old people, like my parents.
I know we're on Facebook and no one else is.
That's hilarious. I use Facebook.
I've had to hire young folks who had a similar attitude. I'm not very fond of that experience.
I could see him being mad, but in fact, she's just showing that she can do two things at the same time and you don't need eye contact to get it done.
Just one question really quick. You're not over 40, are you? No. Perfect, great. Age limit? You're not over 40, are you? Hi. If you're under 40.
Wow, that kind of pisses me off.
Older people just don't really fit into our culture.
That's ridiculous. If I were there, I would really mouth off to those people.
We're just trying to look for a young, hip vibe.
That's fine. I'm 28. Do you want to see my
Okay,
ID?
just as long as you're not eating it. Okay, no, I believe you. I believe you.
Excuse me.
Could you just have your mom step away from the food truck?
Why? Yeah,
It just gives people the wrong impression.
A good daughter would have said, no, my mother's gonna eat it too.
Yeah, it just gives people the wrong impression.
Oh, that is not good at all.
That's opening up yourself for a lawsuit.
So I win for being the most annoyed, probably, but that's okay. It's very dangerous to make those broad kind of generalizations about people.
So that was the last one. You didn't get mad at all.
No, life's too short to be getting pissed off at anything.
Of course I won. I'm a winner. Mess with the best, you lose like the rest.
I thought you were going to show, like, child bashing. That'd get me angry.
I guess I just don't have any kind of hang up about age. That's probably at the core of it. You're as young as you feel.
So finally, there seems to be a bit of a stereotype around older people being grumpy. Do you think there is some truth around people getting angrier with age?
Absolutely true. You have less time to waste. Stupidity or rudeness, you just can't take it anymore.
As you get old, you get testy, and it's just in the genes, or it's a part of growing old.
I do see people that are grumpy, but I see young people that are grumpy too, and I think if you're grumpy when you're young, you're probably going to be a grumpy old person too.
There's a lot of negative attached to aging. It's really just your thinking, and it's their thinking that makes them grumpy, and it's others' thinking, including my own, that makes me happy.
A lot of times people are grumpy because they don't feel good. So you better learn to have some compassion, because one day, hopefully, you'll be an old person too.
Thanks for watching Elders React.
Shout out to Alexandra Daniel.
Here's a shout out for Merlin Diaz.
Just subscribe and hit the bell already.
Good for you for watching. Bye!
Hey guys, Ethan here from FBE. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Elders React. If you want to check out more episodes, be sure to click on them down below.